Passing into Nix. Nix hands back to McDermott. McDermott takes a step behind the free throw line. Shot clock now down to 5. McDermott briefly loses the ball, looking around, loses it again. Still looking around, trying to get it down low to Nix, but a shot clock violation. Great defense by the Hurricane gives them the ball back.
The Hurricanes just a smothering defense, not letting the Pacers set anything up. And that shot clock violation might not be the first, or it was the first and may not be the last of the day.
Subbing in for the Pacers is number 10, Kayla Primo, and number 8, Ioana Stefanaki. Huzumi with it at the top now, played by Primo defensively. She passes to Johnson. Johnson, no hesitation, 3, no good. Rebounded by Primo. Primo brings it across half court for the Pacers. Now looking around, passing off to number 13, Amelie Fianu. Stefanaki at the top, passing back to Nix. Nix thought about a 3, now takes a 3. Shot no good. Ball fought for down low and rebounded on the backside, blocked by the Hurricanes. That's number 1, Janiyah Johnson. Johnson passes to Huzumi, who gives to number 12, Madison Brittle. Brittle drives through contact and scores for 2. Primo with it at the top, driving on Huzumi, takes a step back. Her shot from the inside the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by number 21, Neal, for the Hurricanes, but the ball is stolen by the Pacers on a deflected outlet pass. Ball being fought for by Primo and Huzumi, and a jump ball will be called possession to the Hurricanes.
They got to give some credit to Emma Lefanwu there, making the turnover happen and forcing a jump ball. Granted, it does turn the ball back over to the Hurricanes, but some good work there from one of the top defenders in the country right there.
Something you like to see early is a unique situation where she was really the only defender or only Pacer player on that side of the court. As Huzumi now brings it across. Dangerous pass, almost deflected by McDermott. Now in the hands of Robinson. Robinson drives in. Shot no good. Blocked by Amelie Fianu. Ball stays with the Hurricanes. Shot clock at 20.
Blocked by Emma Lefanwu is going to be a common occurrence, as it has always been. She currently sits at 3rd in the nation in Division II in total blocks, with now, 72 on the season.
Huzumi passes to Robinson. Robinson thought about a 3, drives in, takes a shot from inside the line, and is good. Extends the Hurricane lead now to 6-0 here with 7 minutes remaining in the first period. Primo gets a screen, passing to Stefanaki. Stefanaki thought about a 3, picks up a dribble. Pacers moving it around now in the hands of McDermott. McDermott looking around, trying to fight through contact, giving the ball back to Amelie Fianu at the top. She drives in, trying to back her defender down, passing back out to number 21, Nix. Her shot is good for the Pacers' first points of the night.
Nix halfway to her season high in three-pointers made. Doesn't shoot threes often, but if she can get that going, she's going to be an even deadlier player than she already is.
Much needed points for the Pacers, cuts the Hurricanes' lead in half as number 21, Neal, drives in. Ball taken away by the Pacers in the hands of Amelie Fianu. She takes it across half court, now handing off to Primo. Primo looking to slow the tempo down here. Pacers have plenty of time to work with. Shot clock at 20. And she tries to get it down low to Fianu. Ball briefly deflected there by the Hurricanes. Brittle, but it stays in the hands of the Pacers. Now Primo with it in the corner. Passes back out to Nix. Nix thought about a 3. Drives in. Has a step. Takes it to the basket. Shot. Count it. And the foul.
Big bucket there from McKenna Nix. This is going to be a tough team to get in for those layups. But if she can find the route and cancel out this Georgia Southwestern defense, which is great on the block, this could be a huge night for her.
Number 21, Cassidy Neal, picks up the foul. That'll be her first, the team's second. Checking into the lineup for the Hurricanes is number 22, Shanae Jackson, the junior forward. Nix now at the line, shooting 1.
65% from the charity stripe, good for a top 10 placement in the Peach Belt.
That's her first shot. Her free throw, no good. Ball deflected out of bounds, but off a Hurricane defender. Ball will stay with the Pacers. 6-5 now your score with 5:55 left in the first period. Primo, the inbounder, passes into Nix. Gets a screen from McDermott. Now stepping out to the three-point line. Ball trying to get to McDermott, but it's stolen by number 1, Janiyah Johnson. Johnson looking to drive in on McDermott, still with it behind the three-point line. Now passing over to Brittle, who gives it to Huzumi on the left side. Huzumi gets a screen from Brittle, now driving on Primo, gets a screen again from Jackson. Huzumi drives in, passes off to Jackson, shot no good, but a foul is called. Will send number 22, Jackson, to the line for 2.
Primo getting called with the foul.
Jackson's first free throw, no good.
Coming into the game, 58% from the charity stripe.
As her second is good, 1 for 2 at the line, extending the Hurricanes' lead now to 7-5. Primo with it on the outside, trying to get it down low to Nix. Nix drives into the paint, still looking around, passes back out to Primo. Primo's three-pointer on the way, good. Actually, they call it a deep 2, not deep enough for a 3. Ball back in the hands of Georgia Southwestern, moving it around the three-point line, getting it down low to Jackson. Her shot no good on the inside, but a late foul will be called. We'll see who it's on. That rebound on the backside to number 8, Stefanaki for the Pacers. As we have a media timeout now. Full timeout called on the floor. 5 minutes left in the first period. We're tied up at 7. Welcome back after the first media timeout of the matchup between USCA and Georgia Southwestern. Before we were able to go to timeout, a foul was called on the floor. We did not get a name. However, that foul has been called on Georgia Southwestern's number 22, Shanae Jackson. That is her first. A strong rebound on the backside by Stefanaki for the Pacers. And they will get the ball back with literally half the quarter remaining, 5 minutes. Ball in the hands of Primo. She brings it across half court, played defensively by Hozumi. Primo drives in, briefly loses the ball, picks up her dribble, looking around, passes to Stefanaki. Stefanaki drives right, drives left, thinks about a 3, takes a 3, shot no good. Long rebound fought for, no signal yet, deflected off of the Hurricanes. Ball stays with the Pacers. Stefanaki, number 8, the inbounder now for the Pacers. She inbounds to Nix. Nix takes the drive into the basket. Shot no good, but a foul will be called, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Nix doing a good job drawing the foul. She knows they're going to be physical. There's going to be presence in the paint, and by drawing these fouls, she might open up some more lanes.
Foul is called on number 13, Raven Robinson. That's her first. As her first free throw is good. Second on the way is good. A 2-for-2 trip gives the Pacers their first lead of the evening. They now lead 8-7. Checking in for the Pacers is number 41, Xenia Palaska. Janiyah Johnson passing inside to Robinson. Robinson's shot from the free throw line is good. Tying the game at 9 apiece. Primo now with it. Pacers passing it around. Stefanaki with it on the right side, looking around, dribbling left, trying to get it to the free throw line. As Emiliano gives off to Nix. Nix drives in, driving on Jackson, spins, turns, shot a little too strong off the backboard. Now in the hands of the Hurricanes.
Jackson just is a presence under the net. She's second in the Peach Belt Conference in total blocks and in blocks per game, trailing only USCA's own Emily Fonwu.
Jackson with it down low. She is double teamed by the Pacers. A jump ball will be called and possession goes to Aiken.
Like I said, only trailing Emma Lefonwu, but the difference is insane. I mean, just looking at it, Jackson with 30 total blocks, and Emma Lefanu now with 72.
Wow, okay. Primo with it now on the right side as we have a off-the-ball foul called. That will be called on Shanae Jackson. That's her second here in the first period. It was off the ball, but Pulaski is at the free throw line, so not really sure what's going on here.
That was the 5th foul, I think.
Ah. Thank you, Marcus.
That's why I'm here.
Pulaski's first free throw, no good. Still tied at 9. Second on the way is good, extending the Pacers lead, or giving the Pacers lead now 10-9. Ozumi with it at the top, played by Primo. Primo looking around, gives it to Johnson. Now back to Ozumi, looking around, back to Johnson. Johnson trying to get it to the inside. Brittle in the corner, nowhere to go. Trying to get it down low to Jackson. Her shot, no good, but a foul will be called, sending her back to the line for 2. That will be Pulaska's first.
Pulaska's 6'2", but she's going up against a 6'3" Jackson. I don't think that's right. I think she's a little bit taller than 6'3". Not going to be easy to defend her without fouling.
Jackson and Pulaska will be a matchup to watch as this game goes on. That was the tandem that got called for the foul on the other side as possession to go. As Jackson's first free throw is good, tying the game at 10. Second is good as well. She goes 2 for 2 from the line, and checking in 2 for the Hurricanes is number 21, Cassidy Neal, subbing in for Jackson.
Cassidy Neal, another one of the best scorers on this team. She, along with Bertle and Robinson, in double digits in average points per game.
Stefanaki giving off to Emilifanu, giving to Primo. Primo in the paint, nowhere to go. Her floater up and good for 2. On the hands of Brittle. Brittle drives in McDermott. No, wide open in the corner is number 13, Robinson. Her shot, no good. Rebounded by Stefanaki in the paint.
The Pacers got away with one there. They left all the coverage in on the paint. Nobody watching that corner.
Primo, no hesitation. 3 is good.
Came into the game with only 11 threes made on the season, and now I think she's got 2.
Primo caught the defense sleeping there and extends the Pacers' lead. Hurricanes have it now in the hands of Ozumi. Passing back to Nelson. Nelson's 3 on the way, too strong, but rebounded on the backside by Neal. Neal driving in on Pulaska, pumps once, drives in. Still no shot on the ball as a jump ball will be called. Possession stays with the Hurricanes. Shot clock at 6. Checking in for the Pacers, number 21, McKenna Nix. Number 13, Raven Robinson, the inbounder now for the Hurricanes. Shot clock at 5 now, ticking down. Ball into number 21, Cassidy Neal, and she will draw a foul and go to the line for 2. Foul on Zenata Pulaska. That's her second here in the first period. As her first free throw is good. Second rolls around, no good, but it is rebounded by the Hurricanes. Great hustle there from Destiny Nelson.
Nelson with a great read on the ball.
Kazumi drives in, trying to get the ball to the corner, but is deflected by Pulaska. Back in the hands of the Pacers, in the hands of Primo. Primo now driving in, taking herself, kicks to the corner for McDermott. McDermott now hands the ball to Pulaska at the top. Her three-pointer on the way, hits back iron, no good. Rebounded by Brittle for the Hurricanes. Kazumi with it at the top, looking to the left. With Primo played, drives into a double team. Number 21, Neal at the top, thought about a 3. Pacers want to travel, don't get it. Now in the hands of Brittle, passing back to the top with Robinson. Robinson fights through a screen, driving on McDermott. Her shot from the block, no good. Rebounded by Neal. Neal drives in, no good. Ball being fought for down low, goes out of bounds, but it'll go to the Pacers.
And Pulaska, great defense there, just not giving them any options for a quick, easy layup.
And checking in for the Hurricanes first, number 7, Mackenzie Kelly, and for the Pacers, number 0, Destiny Harmon. Clock is running under 1 minute here now. As we'll have a brief pause to get the clock reset, as it is. Ball now in the hands of Primo. She's looking around, passing to number 21, Nix. Nix drives to the free throw line, now takes a step back out, passes off to Harmon. Harmon looking around, driving left. Hands off to Primo. Primo with a screen from Harmon, drives to the basket, and shot no good, but a foul is called. She'll head to the line for 2. Foul is on number 4, Destiny Nelson for the Hurricanes. That's her first.
Primo at the line shooting 61% coming into today's game.
That's our first free throw is good. Second on the way, rattles around and drops. 2 for 2 trip for Primo. Pacers now lead 17-12. Mackenzie Kelly, number 7, with the top passes down low to Neal. Neal looking around, drives to the basket. Her shot potentially blocked, but rebounded by number 21, McKenna Nix for the Pacers. Pacers now with it, shot clock at 23, game clock at 29.
The Pacers here try to eat up this clock a little bit, go into the second quarter with a good lead, potentially.
Primo looking around, pass, finds Stefanaki. Stefanaki drives in, tries to get a Euro step, but is going to be deflected by Brittle. Now driving in is number 13, Robinson. Robinson's shot no good. Primo there on the backside, but a foul is called. And I believe that'll send Primo to the free throw line.
You can see what they're trying to do is they're trying to get it up and over Emma Lefamu, but they are missing badly over the basket. And, I mean, it is really throwing off their close game.
Primo now at the free throw line. Pacers lead 17-12. She'll be at the line shooting 2. 9 seconds remain in the first period. Shot clock is off. As her first free throw is no good. Harmon and Stefanaki back for the Pacers here, past half court, potentially looking for the Hurricanes to push here with 9 seconds left in the quarter. Checking back in for the Pacers, number 11, McKaylee Snyder. Ball in the hands of Kelly for the Hurricanes. Kelly gets across half court, immediately played by Snyder, gets a screen, drives into the free throw line, takes a step and makes it for 2 as time expires. Great move by Mackenzie Kelly with a step on Snyder to cut into the Pacers lead. After 1, your score, USCA Aiken, Georgia Southwestern 14. We will take a quick break and bring you back for the start of the second period. And welcome back to the start of the second period. USC Aiken on top of Georgia Southwestern, 18-14. Reeves Altman, Marcus Johnson on the call. As the Pacers trying to get aggressive to start the second period. Unfortunately, Stefanaki set up out of bounds as she caught the ball. An unfortunate turnover there for the Pacers. Ball now in the hands of Kelly. Kelly had that last-second shot to end the first quarter. As she's trying to get through a double screen as Snyder fighting for the ball. A jump ball is called on the floor. Possession goes to the Hurricanes. After brief discussion with the officials, ball in the hands of the Hurricanes. Shot clock at 20. Number 12, Madison Brittle, the inbounder, played by Stefanaki. Looking around, passing into number 21, Neal, who gives immediately back to Brittle. Brittle looking around, now in the hands of Kelly at the top. Kelly looking right, now passing back left, passing to Neal. Neal gives to Kelly. Kelly stops at the free throw line, passing back to Neal. Neal has a step, drives in. Her shot no good. Rebounded on the backside by number 4, Destiny Nelson. Nelson got on the interior, perfect rebounding position, and she will go to the line for 2.
Yeah, they're going to get Stefanaki with the foul there.
Good court awareness there from Destiny Nelson. Not used to seeing a guard play the blocks, especially on the interior. But she's at the line now, shooting 2 for the Hurricanes. Substitutions on their way in for the Pacers. First free throw hits the back iron, bounces up and drops. Second on the way, no good. Rebounded by Stefanaki for the Pacers. Stefanaki looking to push. She'll take it herself. Picks up her dribble at the free throw line, passing in to number 21, Nix. Nix thought about driving in, now passes back out to Stefanaki, gets a screen from Nix. They're trying to get it to the inside, but no good. Offensive foul called. Ball back to the Hurricanes.
I was going to the Hurricanes either way, but a little insult to injury there with the foul called on the Pacers.
Yeah, that's Stefanaki's second here. Checking in for the Pacers, number 10, Michaela Primo, number 2, Nika Cordia, and number 14, Morgan McDermott. Ozumi with it, passing over to Robinson. Robinson drives in, and McDermott gets to the free throw line, picks up her dribble, looking around, now passing to Nelson. Nelson takes a step back 3, ball rattles around. Primo had a hand on it, still being fought for, now in the hands of Kadura, number 2. Pacers looking to push a 2-on-1. Kadura to Nix inside for 2.
Good back and forth there for Cordia getting it to Nix.
As the Hurricanes push the ball themselves, a beautiful Hail Mary pass to number 4, Nelson. Nelson on multiple occasions tonight has found herself a step behind the Pacers defense. She goes up for 2, making her score now 20-17. Muafanu passes back to Primo. Primo with it on the left side, now driving right, drives to the free throw line, looking around, fighting through 3 defenders. A late foul is called, sending Primo to the line for 2.
It was a collective 3 feet of height difference there, but Primo still finding a way to get the shot off and draw the foul.
Foul's on number 1, Janiyah Johnson. That'll be her first. Also the Hurricanes' first of the period. Michaela Primo now at the free throw line. First free throw, no good. Second free throw rattles around, no good. Rebounded by number 21, Cassidy Neal for the Hurricanes. Now in the hands of Nini Alaves, and she'll be called for a carry. The Hurricanes are very upset about that, but ball back to the Pacers. Coaching staff for the Hurricanes extremely upset with that call, as it appears we'll be having a replay now as the referees have sent both sides to their respective benches. So as the replay is going on, Marcus, what have you seen so far from the Pacers, both offensively and defensively?
Well, honestly, it's been great on both sides of the ball. They had a great first quarter there. Again, we said Georgia Southwestern, a plus 30 coming into this game in point differential in the first. Pacers came out of it with the lead, and now is the time to strike. The second quarter is their worst quarter statistically in terms of offense. They're still a plus 7, in point differential, but it is their closest margin so far. So if the Pacers can keep this strong play going, take this kind of a momentum into halftime, they're setting themselves up for prime position to win this game come the second half.
Pacers come into this game with a 5-12 overall record, 2-7 in the conference play. As you said, they picked up their second win last Saturday here at the Convocation Center.
Taking down Clayton State.
Defeating Clayton State. They are at 4-4 here at the Convocation Center. Meanwhile, Georgia Southwestern 8-8 overall, 4-5 in Peach Belt play, and 3-2 on the road. Officials still having a discussion here. We'll see if we can get you a call in just a second. 8 minutes and 3 seconds remaining until halftime. USCA can lead 20-17. And after review, it is Hurricane basketball. They might have called a backcourt violation, having whatever it was determined by replay and overturned. So Hurricanes retain possession. Pacers come out in a half-court defense here. Double teamed in the corner. Pacers very aggressive on defense. Double teams all around. Hurricanes having trouble getting the ball out, but they have an open man on the three-point line. It's Nelson. Her shot no good, but rebounded by Avales on the backside. Ball stays with the Hurricanes now. Huzumi with it. She drives into the left on Primo. No one picks her up as we have an offensive foul, a blocking foul on the Hurricanes. Ball to the Pacers. Cassidy Neal looks like she was holding a defender as Huzumi had a wide open lane to the basket. So good defense there by the Pacers. A good defense leads to offense.
And this is a very different defense from what we've seen throughout the year. Everybody is playing aggressively. They're hugging the ball close and not giving them an inch.
Morgan McDermott thought about a three, took a few steps in and made a basket, extending the Pacers' lead now 22-17. Huzumi driving in, wide open, down low is number 21, Neal. Great pass on the inside from Huzumi. Split the Pacers defense perfectly. Your score back to down a 3-point deficit, 22-19. Unfortunate break for the Pacers. Ball's turned over in the hands of Huzumi. She has a wide open lane. She has a behind the back pass to number 21, Neal, and they convert, cutting the Pacers' lead now down to 1.
Not too surprising seeing Huzumi pick up that steal. She's got 30 on the year coming into the game, tied for the most on this Hurricane squad.
Pacers looking to slow the tempo down here, moving the ball around. Gurdura with it now, drives into the free throw line, really nowhere to go. She has a fadeaway hook shot on the way, and a foul will be called, sending her to the line for 2.
Dia definitely not one that you want to foul. She's shooting 73% from the free throw line on the year.
The foul is called on number 3, Neal of Wallace. That's her first. As Kajira's first free throw, no good. Second free throw on the way is good. 1 for 2 trip at the charity stripe for the Pacers. Ball now with Huzumi. Pacers come out again in that half-court defense, and it leads to a turnover. Ball in the hands of number 2, Kajura. As she's looking around, now passing to Milifanu, and she puts it in for 2. Wide open lane to the basket, extending this Pacers lead. Brittle with it now at the top. Now passing to number 2, Huzumi. Huzumi passing back to Brittle. Brittle drives in. Her shot no good. Short off the front rim. Rebounded by Palaska for the Pacers. Pacers pushing the tempo now. Picked up at the free throw line as a foul will be called on Huzumi. I believe there might have been some contact to the face. Not flagrant, but a foul was called. And the Pacers will take it on the sideline. Ball inbounded to Primo. Primo drives in, has a step, looking around, thought about kicking to the corner, but she'll take it up strong. Shot no good, but she will go to the line for 2. Foul is on number 21, Cassidy Neal. That is her third on the evening. No substitutions yet from the Hurricanes. Primo's first shot, no good. Her second on the way is good. 26-21, now your score. Pacers' aggressive defense leads to a turnover once again. Ball in the hands of Primo. Primo looking for a 3-on-3 break. Now passing to the top to Milifano. She's trying to drive in. Kadura calling for the ball. She eventually got it off a tip, but it'll be called for a travel. Ball back to the Hurricanes. Unfortunate break there for the Pacers. And now checking in now for the Hurricanes is number 35, Hannah Simmons. Pacers defense, Destiny Nelson in the corner, or close to the corner. Her three-pointer on the way is good. Pacer aggressive defense leads to a wide open person on the backside. Got to be careful with that. Ball now back in the hands of the Pacers. Cordia with it, passes to McDermott. McDermott looking around, now passing to Palaska. Palaska finds Milifanu, finding Palaska again. Morgan McDermott in the corner, her three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebounded on the backside by number 4, Nelson. Nelson quickly giving to Brittle. Brittle passing to Ozumi. Ozumi thought about a three, passes to the corner for Wallace. Now giving back to Ozumi. Ozumi drives in, looking to get the ball to the corner, and she'll be called for a travel. Pacer basketball. Subbing in for the Pacers, number 0, Destiny Harmon, as we might have a timeout called. It's the Pacers bench taking a step out, but apparently not. We'll play on.
Yeah, we're under the 5-minute mark. Usually the media timeout hits, but
the officials play on. Primo driving right now, looking around. Palaska setting up down low. She looks around, fakes a pass, driving in, gets to the paint, turns, shoots. Shot no good. Rebounded by Brittle.
Bit of tough luck there for Palaska. They're going to get Emma Lefanu on a foul, too. Again, adding insult to injury.
And Lefanu, her, as you said, her first. I believe she got called for a push there on the outlet. As number 3, Wallace's shot no good. Long rebound goes to Primo as the clock continues to turn down as number 2, Hozumi with a steal. Driving in, her shot on the way, a floater no good, but a strong rebound by Primo on the backside block. Now looking to push a 3-on-3 break. Primo with it, looking around, passing to Milifanu. He looks around now, gives to Primo in the corner. Her floater on the way from the paint, no good. Rebounded by Brittle.
A lot going on both ends of the court here, but not a lot to show for it. Some good defense from the Pacers after that steal. Georgia Southwestern answering back in kind.
Been a back and forth matchup the entire night as Brittle drives in on McDermott and Primo. No one going for the ball. Unfortunate for the Pacers that it lands in the hands of Hozumi. Shot clock reset, now in the hands of Nelson. Nelson looking around, passing to Ozumi, giving to Brittle. Now back to Ozumi at the top. Ozumi gets a screen from Wallace, played by McDermott. McDermott looking for a screen, doesn't get it, takes a step back. Ozumi's 3-0 but net with the shot clock at 1. Lead back to the Hurricanes. Palaska with it now, looking around, gives to Primo, now passing to Harmon. Harmon passes to McDermott. McDermott, no hesitation, 3 off, no good. Rebounded by Milifanu. As she drives in, and a foul will be called. Not a shooting foul, so it might be on the floor here for the Pacers.
I think with it's going to be the 5th foul, so that should send her to the line.
Foul is on number 4, Destiny Nelson. That's her second. And checking into the Pacers lineup is number 21, McKenna Nix. First free throw is good. Game tied now, 27 all. As we approach the 2-minute warning, 2:21 remaining in until halftime.
Two for two trip.
2 for 2 trip gives the Pacers lead back, 28-27. Ozumi passing to Wallace, but an offensive foul off the ball was called. Number 35, Hannah Simmons, going to be called, I believe, for an illegal screen. And the Pacers will head back. Get the ball back. Pacers looking for an... I didn't see the inbounder, so they do have it now. Primo with it. Pacers slowing the tempo down here as Primo passes to McDermott. McDermott gives to Nix inside. Nix turns. Her shot blocked by Robinson. Good post play there as Robinson takes it herself across half court. Now gives to Ozumi. Ozumi played by Primo. Got a screen from Brittle. Drives through it. Now passing to Robinson. Robinson takes a step back. Gets a screen from Wallace. Wallace with it. Shot clock ticking down to 12. She drives in. Shot no good. Offensive foul is called as Primo draws the charge.
Ran into two Pacers on her way to the basket.
Mackenzie Kelly, number 7, checking back into the lineup now for the Hurricanes. 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining until halftime. 28-27, USC Aiken on top is your score. Destiny Harmon with it on the right side, looking around, tries to get it inside to McDermott. Beautiful pass and beautiful curl inside to the post to extend the Pacers' lead.
Harmon just threading the needle in there. And McDermott finishing the play nicely.
McDermott lost her feet briefly on defense, but was able to recover. Brittle now with it at the top, passing to Ozumi. Ozumi hands off to Robinson. Robinson takes a step back, shot clock at 10. Gets a screen from Brittle, but a foul is called. I believe it might be a hold on the Pacers. Number 21, McKenna Nix called for the foul. That's the Pacers' 4th foul here in the second period. Robinson inbounds to Ozumi, a pass that almost got away from Nelson. Nelson was able to get a shot off, but no good. Rebounded by Emilifanu for the Pacers. Primo with it, passing to Nix. McDermott thought about a 3 in the deep corner. Now giving it back to Nix, back to Primo. Primo drives in on Ozumi, gets to the free throw line, picks up a dribble. Now in the hands of Ilifamu. Now in the hands of Harmon. Now gives him one McDermott. McDermott drives in, loses the ball. But a reach-in foul is called. Shot clock at 9 for the Pacers. Foul is called on Madison Brittle. That is her first. McDermott at the free throw line now, shooting 2.
Yeah, McDermott, 18 of 26, good for a 69% from the free throw line. Not a large sample size, but good enough.
McDermott's first free throw, no good. Too strong off the backboard. When play resumes, the shot clock will be at 30 and the play clock will be at 33.8. McDermott's shot is good, extending the Pacers' lead now, 31-27. Ozumi with it at the top, played by Primo. Hurricanes looking to hold here for as long as they can, not wanting to give the ball back to the Pacers with much time left, much like they did at the end of the first period. Ozumi still playing. Not a lot of movement from the Hurricanes off the ball players as Ozumi gets a step on Primo. But no fouls called. It's going to go out of bounds. Pacers get the ball back with 8.7 seconds remaining. Great defense there from Primo.
Yeah, and Ozumi just missed the transfer. And when she tried to go up to the bucket, lost control of the ball.
Primo with it, gets it across half court, gets a screen from Ilifamu. Now takes a step back, driving left, steps back. Her shot on the way, just a little short, no good. We've reached halftime. Your score, USC Aiken 31, Georgia Southwestern 27. Do not go anywhere. We're going to take a quick break and bring you back for the start of the third period right here from the Convocation Center. Welcome back to the Convocation Center on a beautiful Wednesday night. USCA leading Georgia Southwestern 31-27 as we start the third period. Reeves Altman, Marcus Johnson on the call, and Marcus is going to lead things off with your first half stats.
Well, impressive outing for the Pacers so far. They lead it, as you said, 31-27. Leading scorer for USCA is Michaela Primo. Bit of a surprising name there. Doesn't usually pick up the leading scorer slot, but she has 11 total points, 3 of 6 from the field, 4 of 8 from the charity stripe. Leading scorer for the Hurricanes, it's a tie between Destiny Nelson and Raven Robinson, each with 6 points apiece.
Pacers get the ball to start the second half. Cordia, the inbounder, she will inbound to number 11, Max Snyder. And we are underway. Snyder passing into Emilifanu. Shot from Cordia, no good. Ball fought for, still being fought for. The jump ball is called. Ball will go to the Hurricanes. Good ball movement to start there for the Pacers, just unable to pull in the second chance rebound. And Hozumi brings it across half court now for the Hurricanes, looking around. Not a lot of off-the-ball movement here for the Hurricanes. She picks up her dribble. Ball deflected by Snyder out of bounds. Good active hands on defense. Shot clock at 19.
I'm curious to see how the Hurricanes are going to adjust to this Pacer defense. Again, as I said, not a typical defense that we've seen the Pacers employ this year, but it's been working so far.
Number 21, Neal drives in. Her shot no good. Rebounded on the backside by Nix as a held basketball is called. Possession to the Pacers. Strong rebound on the inside, going up against two forwards for the Hurricanes in number 21, Neal. Held basketball to the Pacers with number 21, Snyder. Number 11, Snyder bringing it across. She tries to get it to Nix, almost deflected. Nix now passing off to McDermott. McDermott to the hands of Cordia. Cordia passing to Nix. Nix with it at the top, looking around. Now driving right, looks back left, finds Mulafanu. She takes a no hesitation jumper. Shot no good. Rebounded on the backside by number 13, Robinson. Robinson gives off to Hozumi. She's takes a step back now, looking around, passing to the right side to number 12, Brittle. Brittle passing back to number 1, Johnson. Johnson drives in. Her shot too strong off the backboard. Rebounded by Neal, and she is able to go up strong for the second chance, too. Pacers with it now. Cordia passing to Milfanu. She gives to McDermott. McDermott hesitates, passing down low to Snyder. Snyder rejected in the paint by number 21, Neal. Hurricanes out and running with it. Hozumi with it at the top now, looking around, played by number 11, Snyder. Substitutions preparing to check in now for the Pacers. Cordia plays now in the hands of Robinson on Nix. Her shot short, rebounded down low by Neal. Neal shot no good. Her second chance points. The second chance is rebounded by Robinson and goes up strong for 2. We're tied at 31. Pacers really struggling on the defensive side of the ball here early in the third period.
Just an unfortunate break there for Emma Lefamu. She blocked the initial shot, but in the block, she directed it right into the hands of the Hurricanes.
Speaking of that, Emilifanu will go to the line for 2. And that foul is on number 21, Cassidy Neal. That is a huge foul, as that is her 4th in the contest.
And she's all of a sudden really picked up the defense here in this early in this second half. A lot of the reasons the Pacers have been held to still no points is because she has been denying them under the basket.
Been very strong on the offensive side of rebounding as well for the Hurricanes. As the substitution is preparing to check in now. Milifanu's first free throw no good. Second on the way is good. Pacers now lead 32-31.
Pacers need to pick up the free throws a little bit. So far they've been averaging about 50%, missing on one but knocking through the other. Definitely need to bring those numbers up if you want to stay ahead.
Number 22, Shanae Jackson checking in now for the Hurricanes. She replaces number 21, Cassidy Neal. But Jackson herself has 2 fouls. Be something to watch down the line as the Hurricanes set up their offense. Robinson with it at the top. Step back 3 over McDermott. Shot no good. Rebounded on the backside. Blocked by number 13, Milifanu. Now in the hands of Primo. Primo looking around, passing to Milifanu. She passes to Stefanaki. Stefanaki's wide open. Her shot just off the front rim. Pacers one step too slow trying to get it before going out of bounds. Ball in the hands of the Hurricanes.
Well, it didn't pay off there, but Stefanaki is not somebody you want to leave all alone beyond the arc. She's currently sitting in 12th in the PBC in three-pointers per game.
Ozumi now played by Primo. Looking around, thinks about driving right, now goes left, hands off to Robinson. Robinson looking around, now gives to Brittle at the top. Brittle to Hozumi, down low for Jackson. Her shot is good for 2. Primo gives the Olmofano Stefanaki open again. Her three-pointer on the way is good.
And that's why you don't do that.
Much needed basket for the Pacers, giving them the lead back 35-33 with 6:45 remaining here in period number 3. Hozumi passing down low on a curl to Johnson. Johnson passes off to Jackson. Jackson's shot no good, and she will go to the line for 2 with a foul.
Yeah, Nix had a foul to give there, only her second foul of the game, and I think it's a good play to make. She was going up to the basket with no contest.
Jackson now at the line, shooting 2 for the Hurricanes. It's her first free throw, rattles around and falls. And her second on the way, too strong, fought for down low, goes off the hands of Nix. Ball will stay with the Hurricanes. Unfortunate break there for the Pacers. Number 12, Brittle, the inbounder now. She passes into Ozumi. Ozumi thought about a 3, now looking to set up the offense. Passes off to Robinson. Robinson on a give and go. Brittle. Brittle step back over Stefanaki. Count it and 1. Another unfortunate play there for the Pacers.
And that can definitely be a momentum shifter right there, especially if they knock through this free throw.
And something to watch, that's Stefanaki's 3rd foul in the contest. Coach Batts very visibly displeased on the sideline after that play, as the free throw is good, extending the Hurricanes' lead now to 37-35. Miscommunication from the Pacers, no inbounder yet, as for the first time tonight we've seen a full court press from the Hurricanes. Pacers beat it and get across half court. Milifanu passes off to Stefanaki. Stefanaki gives to McDermott. McDermott, no hesitation. Corner 3 is good.
And she's another one. She's top 20 in the PBC for three-pointers per game as well. Currently sits 16th.
Back and forth contest all night long between the Hurricanes and the Pacers. Jackson with it down low, looking around, passing to Johnson. Johnson called for a travel. Pacer basketball, and checking in is number 0, Destiny Harmon.
The Pacers don't look too shaken up. Looks like the momentum shift that I was talking about earlier is not quite kicked in.
Primo been busy on both sides of the ball, passing to McDermott, who gives to Uafanu at the top, looking around, trying to get the ball to Harmon as the ball's taken away by Brittle. Looking to drive to the basket, now takes a step back, passing to Johnson as the Hurricanes set up the offense, down 1. Now Ozumi with it at the top, played by Primo, takes a step back almost to half court. Still looking around, shot clock at 15, passes to Robinson on the right side. They get it down low to Jackson for 2. Good ball movement there by the Hurricanes to find their presence down low and get the lead back by 1. Pacers looking around now in the hands of Morgan McDermott. McDermott dribbles to the center, passes to Nix. Nix, no hesitation, shot no good off the front rim. Ball fought for, it'll stay with the Pacers. Looks like it went off the hands of Brittle. Shot clock resets to 20. Ball inbounded to Harmon at the top. Harmon looking around, played by Johnson. Harmon gives to Nix. Nix driving on Jackson, and she'll be called for a carry. Unfortunate call, unfortunate play there. Ball back to the Hurricanes. No real argue with that one. Ball back in the hands of the Hurricanes now with 5 minutes remaining in the third period. Brittle played by McDermott very aggressively. Is the ball now in the hands of Johnson? They're trying to get it down low. Milifanu tips it, passing away. As the ball goes out of bounds, it appears it'll stay with the Hurricanes. Very aggressive defense on both sides for the Pacers and the Hurricanes. As we have immediate timeout, we will take a break. 39-38, Georgia Southwestern leading. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Convocation Center. 39-38. Georgia Southwestern now leads USC Aiken as the Hurricanes will have it on the baseline. Shot clock at 13. Number 13, Robinson, the inbounder now. Or excuse me, number 12, Brittle, the inbounder, passing into number 22, Jackson. Jackson now hands back to Brittle. Brittle takes a step back, played by Harmon on defense. Driving in, finds Johnson in the corner. Johnson driving the baseline, no shot. Back out to Brittle. Her shot, no good, and rebounded down low. Fought for by the Pacers, but coming out of the pile is number 10, Michaela Primo. Primo passes to Harmon, giving it down low to Ulafanu. She's driving in, but drives right into a double team from Hozumi. And the ball will, it is a jump ball called on the floor. Ball to the Hurricanes. Now back with Ozumi, played by Primo, very closely. Not a lot of off-the-ball movement from the Hurricanes in this possession. Ozumi drives in, takes a step back, passing off to Robinson. Robinson played by McDermott, gets a screen from Jackson, driving in on Ilofamu. Her shot no good, fought for down low. As Jackson goes straight up, a foul will be called, and she'll go to the line for two.
It's going to be Primo they're going to call the foul on.
Primo's second, sending Jackson to the line. As her first free throw is good from the line, extending the lead 40-38. Second on the way is good. 41-38 now your score. 3:57 left to play in the third period. Ball with Primo, gives to Nix. Dangerous pass to Harmon. Harmon thought about taking a shot, drives in, and her shot is blocked from the side. Hurricanes looking to push now, and Harmon on the other end with a strip and steal. She takes it herself. Now looking to get out of a double team as a foul is called on a reach in. Good hustle there from Destiny Harmon. After the block, was able to run the court and steal the ball right back from the Hurricanes, and Harmon will be substituted out by number 2, Cordia. Ball stays with the Pacers. Number 14, McDermott, the inbounder. She gives to Nix at the top. Nix back to McDermott. McDermott driving in, has a step. A lot of contact, but no foul called. Ball will stay with the Pacers. Shot clock at 20.
Oh, no, they are going to call a foul.
A foul was called on Jackson. Jackson, that is her third foul here in the game, which will send McDermott to the line for much-needed free throws for the Pacers. First from McDermott, no good.
The Pacers are leaving a lot of points on the floor with these missed free throws.
McDermott's second on the way, no good. An unfortunate 0-for-2 trip, but the ball stays with the Pacers as Milifanu is able to pull the offensive rebound. Primo passing to Nix at the top, back to Cordia in the corner to McDermott. McDermott thought about a three, now passing to Primo. Primo step back three on the way, no good. Ball being fought for by Robinson, and it goes off Robinson's hands. Ball stays with the Pacers.
Pacers getting some lucky bounces here.
Primo now the inbounder, passing in immediately to Nix. Nix setting a screen. Primo's three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebounded on the backside by number 13, Brittle. Hozumi passing up to number 1, Johnson, and her shot a little short. Rebounded by Primo on the backside. Primo looking to push, driving in on Hozumi. She takes it right to the basket, no good, and rebounded down low by Jackson.
Trying to get around Jackson's frame there, took her accuracy off.
Hozumi drives to the free throw line, stops, takes a shot, no good. Rebounded down low by Johnson, and a foul has been called for a push. Foul is on number 14, Morgan McDermott. That's her first and the team's fourth. Number 4, Destiny Nelson now on the floor for the Hurricanes. And inbounding is number 12, Madison Brittle. Brittle inbounds to Jackson, handing immediately back to Brittle. Brittle played by Cordia. At the top, he gets a step on Cordia, driving in, drives into Primo, blocked from the backside by Ilifanu. No foul called, shot clock at 9.
It's almost a combined block there between Cordia and Ilifanu there. Good defense from both of them.
Raven Robinson, the inbounder now. Shot clock at 9 for the Hurricanes. Passing into Jackson on a give and go. McDermott gets her hand in there, but it'll be called for a reach-in foul. Morgan McDermott's second foul, the team's fifth, will send Robinson to the free throw line for 2. Her first free throw is good, 42-38. Now your score, 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the third period. Pacers really struggling on offense here in period number 3. As the second free throw is good, 43-38. Now your score. Primo takes it across half court in the hands of McDermott on the left side. McDermott looking around, trying to get it to Cordia. Ball deflected by Robinson. Stayed was the Pacers. Primo close to the half court line, now driving in on Hozumi as a foul will be called.
As you're saying, the Pacers struggling a little bit on offense. I think a lot of it is just Georgia Southwestern is doing a great job of waiting to make their move until the last moment. They're watching the Pacers very closely, waiting for that momentary lapse in attention where they can reach in and try to knock the ball away.
McDermott looking around, struggling briefly to get the ball in, but Pacers are able to start the offense. Nix with it, now getting to Milifanu. Looking for a give and go with Primo. Primo played by Hozumi. Nix in the corner. Three-pointer on the way is good.
Ties her career high for her season high for three-pointers with 2.
Much needed points there for the Pacers, cutting the Hurricanes lead now down to 2. As a turnover there, a deflected pass from Primo in the hands of the Pacers. Primo with it. Driving on Hozumi, takes a step back, pass to Nix, wide open at the top. Thought about a 3, hesitated, now in the hands of McDermott. Giving back to Primo. Primo not going to hesitate, and her three-pointer is good, giving the Pacers the lead now, 44-43.
You know, I love it. You see this little cheeky grin on Nix's face because she knew she had the open shot but decided not to. I'm sure she feels pretty good about not taking it with Primo getting the bucket.
Hozumi played now by Primo. Primo leading Aiken all scores with 14 points as a foul is called off the ball. Appears it'll be on McDermott.
That's pretty rough.
McDermott's third foul. Checking in is Zania Palaska.
All 3 fouls have come in this quarter alone.
Palaska subbing in for number 21, McKenna Nix, with number 13, Raven Robinson at the free throw line for the Hurricanes. As her first free throw is good, tying the game at 44 apiece. Their second is good, giving the Hurricanes the 45-44 advantage. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in period number 3. Primo drives to the left side. Dangerous pass, almost taken away, but McDermott's able to retain possession, gets it across half court, played by Hozumi. McDermott picks up her dribble at the free throw line, gives to Milifanu, now hands off to Primo. Primo gets it down low to Palaska. Palaska double team looking around, now finding Cordia, passing to McDermott in the corner. McDermott's 3, no good, but rebounded by Milifanu, given back to Primo. Shot clock at 17, game clock at 40.
Great job there by the Pacers. Opening up the play, though. Georgia Southwestern's aggressive defense almost had them.
McDermott looking around, gives to Cordia in the corner. Cordia drives in on Nelson. Trying to draw contact. Cordia picks up her own rebound. The shot clock never reset. The officials are going to talk this over.
Yeah, and they should have it reset to 18.
As it will. Good call there by Marcus. Shot clock at 18, 23.4 seconds left in period number 3. Pacers look to see if they can take this down. As Cordia takes it from the top, again driving or passing down low to Palaska. Palaska drives in, driving on Jackson, but a foul will be called, and that is Jackson's 4th foul.
And it'll be the team's 5th foul, so we should get a trip to the line. Some big defenders in foul trouble for Georgia Southwestern. We'll see how that factors into the fourth quarter.
Cassidy Neal, 5'11", Shanae Jackson, 6'3", both forwards with 4 fouls apiece. 17.8 seconds remaining. Destiny Harmon, number 0, checking in for the Pacers, and number 35, Hannah Simmons, now checking in for the Hurricanes. Palaska's first free throw, no good. Unfortunate missed free throws here in the second half, in the third period for the Pacers. Palaska's second on the way, no good. The second 0 for 2 trip to the line the Pacers have. Shot clock is off. We are down to 12 seconds. Hozumi passing off to Robinson. Robinson with it at the top, played very softly by Amilifanu. Robinson fakes left, driving right, drives into the paint. No shot of travel will be called. Pacer ball with 3 seconds remaining in period number 3.
We'll see if the Hurricanes employ that full court press. Try to keep the Pacers from getting any long shots off. No, they're gonna fall back.
Ball inbounded to Primo. Primo driving at the free throw line. Doesn't look like she's going to take a shot. Unfortunate situation there for the Pacers, as they're not able to at least get a full court shot off. However, after 3, your score, Georgia Southwestern 45, USCA Aiken 44. We're going to take a quick break and bring you back for the start of the fourth period right here from the Convocation Center. Welcome back. Start of the fourth period here between USC Aiken and Georgia Southwestern. Reese Altman, Marcus Johnson on the call. Back and forth action. Teams about as evenly matched as you can ever want in the game as we start the fourth period with Primo. Ball deflected off out of bounds. Good defense and active hands by Ozumi. Coming over to inbound for the Pacers is number 14, Morgan McDermott. McDermott played by Nelson very aggressively on the sideline as McDermott gives the ball on a give and go, gives to Cordia. Cordia gets the inside lane but is unable to finish the shot. Ball goes out of bounds but off of a Hurricanes defender. I believe that was Simmons, and it'll stay with the Pacers.
I have no idea how that missed. It looked so clean going up to the rim and just went over top.
Primo now the inbounder for USC Aiken. She's looking around, and a foul will be called off the ball. Looks like a push on Simmons. That'll be Simmons' second foul.
That foul I don't think she really needed to take in that situation.
Big moment here for if you're looking at the broadcast, I believe it's all guards on the floor now for the Hurricanes as Primo drives in, and her floater is good for 2.
And on the flip side, I don't know how that one did go in.
Simmons thought about a 3, now passing back to Ozumi at the top. Looking to set up the offense for the Hurricanes. Ozumi drives in on Primo, kicks to the corner. Simmons 3 on the way, no good, but perfect position on the backside was Nelson, but the ball's taken away by Milifano, and she'll be called for a travel ball back to the Hurricanes.
Just a matter of the defenders knew she didn't have a lane to pass, and they just swarmed her.
Milifano might have gotten away with an over-the-back foul there as well. So ball back to the Hurricanes in the hands of Nelson. Nelson gives to Robinson. Robinson drives in, passes to Ozumi. Ozumi thought about a 3, was a step too far outside. as a foul has been called. Offensive foul. They're going to call a moving screen on Hozumi.
And that's been one of the things that's been keeping the Pacers in the game. The offensive fouls by the Hurricanes have really come back to bite them late on.
And more foul trouble here. Hozumi, the point guard for the Hurricanes, has now has her third foul.
And that's somebody you definitely do not want to lose. She's doing a great job of sneaking in and stealing the ball away when the Pacers are on offense.
A full timeout has been called here by the Hurricanes. Marcus, we have third quarter stats if you want to go over a few of them before the action returns.
Well, just wanted to point out one stat of note. It's a big one. It's the free throws. We've been talking about it. The Pacers shooting under 50% from the charity stripe, 12 of 25. They make half of the ones that they've missed. They are in the driver's seat, and they are in command. That being said, one of the keys to the game was they need to be in striking distance come the fourth quarter. Well, they were only down by a point. Now they're in the lead. They are right where they need to be, so they've hopped back into the driver's seat, and things are looking pretty good as we move down the stretch.
Yeah, just a very, very tough break here so far for the Pacers. Multiple players for the Hurricanes in foul trouble, but they're just unable to convert at the free throw line.
Yeah, and look to keep them out of the game until we get into, I would say, probably about 5 minutes left when you really need their presence out there, and taking the foul may mean the difference between winning and losing this game.
The power forwards were making a huge difference for the Hurricanes, especially to come out of halftime. Cassidy Neal was pulling almost every offensive and defensive rebound for the Hurricane, and they have definitely missed her presence here down the stretch after she got her fourth foul. So we are set now to return to action. Pacers will take it, or bring it in from the sideline in front of the Hurricanes bench. Milifanu gives off to Stefanaki on the right side. Stefanaki gives it outside to Pulaska, but it's taken away by Simmons from the backside. Pulaska still with it. Stefanaki was able to keep herself from going out of bounds, but the game has stopped with an injury timeout. That is number 35, Hannah Simmons, for the Hurricanes. Not sure what happened, but she is up under her own power. Very good to see that. Number 21, Cassidy Neal, will check back in for the injured Simmons as we return to action. Morgan McDermott, the inbounder, on the Pacers sideline. Pacers leading 46-45. McDermott looking around, now gets to Ilmafanu. Ilmafanu looking for a give and go with McDermott. Good defense there from Nelson with the Hurricanes. Ilmafanu gives to Primo. Primo steps back to the baseline. Her shot no good. And Ilmafanu with the rebound on the backside. Giving back to McDermott. Shot clock resets for the Pacers. McDermott gives it down low to Pulaska. Pulaska turns. Her shot on the way. Good for two.
Good play under the basket from Emelifanu and Pulaska to convert that into two.
Hozumi gives to Robinson. Robinson driving in on Stefanaki, and her shot counted and one.
Give credit where credit's due. That was an absolute beauty to get through the defenders, draw the foul, and make the bucket.
Foul is on number 10, Primo. Something to watch with 8 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. That is Primo's third foul.
And Primo,
3 of the 5 players for the Pacers right now have 3 fouls.
And with Primo being the leading scorer and one of your best ball movers, you definitely want to keep her on the court.
With that free throw, we are tied at 48. Ball to Stefanaki now. Stefanaki played very closely by Robinson. And 3 seconds will be called on the Pacers. Unfortunate turnover there. Don't see 3 seconds called often as Coach Batts looking for an explanation. We return to action. Hozumi brings it across half court. Now takes a step back. Primo playing her defensively. Gets a double screen from Neal and Robinson. Robinson's 3 on the way. Too strong. Rebound fought for, but a foul will be called, I believe, in over the back on Nelson. That's Nelson's third foul. And much like the Pacers, the Hurricanes have 3 players with 3 fouls or more on their lineup right now.
And I'm noticing it, both teams are starting to pull back a little bit on defense.
Pulaska with it down low on a feed from Stefanaki. Pulaska trying to move in the paint. Her shot no good, but deflected out of bounds off of Neal. It'll stay with the Pacers.
And we're already seeing a little more quality tries under the basket in terms of layups, with both teams backing off on defense just a little bit. That's going to open that game up.
Number 22, Shanae Jackson steps in. Pulaska, her jump shot over Jackson, good for 2. Ozumi looking around, giving off to number 13, Robinson, getting it down low to Jackson, and she makes her presence immediately felt, checking back in after getting into foul trouble for 2 to tie the game at 50. 12 points on the night for Jackson. Stefanaki with it, now gives to Milifanu, giving to McDermott. Pacers working it around the three-point line. Stefanaki calling for the ball, looking around. McDermott picks up her dribble, almost taken away, but Milifanu is able to hold on. Stefanaki steps in the three-point line. Her shot good for 2.
Long range 2, beautiful shot though from Stefanaki.
Ozumi gets a screen from Jackson, drives left from the screen on right, comes back for the screen, passing out to Robinson. Robinson briefly loses the ball, is able to retain her dribble, gets another screen from Jackson, driving on Pulaska. Pulaska deflects the ball, but is picked up by Ozumi. Ozumi looking around, drives in on Primo. Her jump shot good for 2. Ozumi only 5 points on the night, but she is making her presence known as a tough break there by Morgan McDermott. Wasn't able to take the pass in, ball back to the Hurricanes.
That was one of those cases, took her eye off the ball just a split second too soon.
A tie ball game here as the fourth quarter is winding down. Something you do not want to give is empty possessions, especially off turnovers. As Ozumi drives on Primo, passing back out to Robinson. Robinson looking around, now passing to the corner with Nelson, giving down low to Jackson on a give and go with Nelson. Nelson's three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebounded by McDermott. McDermott looking for an outlet pass, now gives it to Primo. Primo looking to push a 3-on-3 break, but she passes out to McDermott. McDermott passes inside, thanks to Pulaska. Now Stefanaki giving to Ilwafanu, looking around again. Hurricanes able to set up their defense. Shot clock now at 15. Primo with it on the right side. Fakes in, drives to the free throw line, picks up her dribble, looking around, gives to Pulaska now to Stefanaki in the corner. Stefanaki thought about a 3, drives the baseline, shot on the way, no good. Rebounded by Jackson down low.
Tough break. You spend that long moving the ball around, getting some good quality looks, but just can't get anything to drop through.
Ozumi with it at the top. Looking around, gives to Robinson. Robinson finds Jackson down low. Jackson forces a shot, looking for contact, was unable to get it. Now in the hands of Primo. Primo drives in, almost loses her dribble, but takes a step back out. Pacers setting up the offense. Now in the hands of Ilifanu, in the hands of McDermott. McDermott driving to the baseline, picks up her dribble, looking around. Stefanaki open in the corner. Her three-pointer on the way is good.
And that's what they were trying to do on that previous possession. Get the ball to Stefanaki in the corner, give her some separation to knock through a 3. This time they executed it beautifully.
55-52, your score. USC Aiken on top, 4 minutes, 50 seconds remaining. Ozumi drives in on Pulaska, shot no good, rebounded on the backside by Stefanaki. Stefanaki looking to push, getting it up top to McDermott. Her reverse layup, good for 2.
Beautiful awareness there. McDermott beating out the defender to the bucket.
And I'm not sure what happened, but they're saying the ball is back in the hands of the Pacers. I think.
And we're going to get to our media timeout,
We
so we'll take a look.
Media timeout on the floor. We'll try to figure out what happened there. But as we stand, 57-52, USC Aiken on top, 4 minutes, 37 seconds remaining. Do not go anywhere as we have a finish on the way. And welcome back to the Convocation Center, ladies and gentlemen. After the media timeout, it was determined that the Hurricanes stepped on the inbound line after that last possession, giving the ball back to the Pacers.
The Pacers are starting to heat things up, and the last thing you want to do is give them a free possession like that.
Primo now the inbounder for the Pacers. Shot clock at 20. She's looking around, finds Nix. Nix driving on Neal, gets to the basket. Her shot no good. Tipped briefly, pulled by Nelson. Foul will be called. If that's on Primo, it's her fourth.
I think it is going to be Primo.
Unfortunate break there for the Pacers. Primo now with 4 fouls has been a vital part of the Pacers offense for majority of the night. And the Hurricanes get the ball back now, down 5 with 4:28 remaining. Primo hands to Robinson, finding number 1, Johnson in the corner. Johnson drives in on Stefanaki, shot, count it, and 1. Foul is on Stefanaki, that's her 4th.
Pacers now with 2 in foul trouble. This is going to get interesting.
Very much so. Key components of the Pacers offense and defense are in foul trouble as Johnson converts the three-point play, 57-55. Hurricanes pressure the inbounder, but Pacers able to get it across half court with no issue. Primo driving on Hozumi, looking around. Hozumi loses her balance. Primo's jump shot no good. Rebounded down low by Neal. Now back in the hands of Hozumi. Hozumi with it at the top, slowing down the tempo here for the Hurricanes. She drives left, hands off to Brittle. Brittle with it at the top, played by McDermott. Now to Robinson in the corner. Johnson's three-pointer on the way. No good. Long rebound played and pulled by Stefanaki. Stefanaki gives to Nix, giving now to Primo. Pacers still lead by 2 in the hands of Ilifamu. Stefanaki with it now on the left side, trying to get it down low to McDermott, but a foul will be called for a hold. That was on number 1, Janiyah Johnson. That'll be her 3rd. A lot of fouls on both sides. Neither team in the bonus yet.
And they're bringing Jackson back out from the Hurricane bench. Another one with 4 fouls.
Subbing in for Neal. Primo now the inbounder, looking around, passing into Nix. Nix drives on Johnson. Her shot blocked down low. It'll stay with USCA Aiken. Shot clock at 17. Primo, the inbounder again, gives to Nix on a give and go with Primo. Now passing to Stefanaki at the top. Stefanaki driving in on Robinson, looking around. Now passes to McDermott. McDermott moving around the three-point line. Primo driving in on Ozumi. Her fadeaway, no good. Fought forward, pulled by Ilifanu. Primo's three-pointer, no good. On the backside, deflected by Johnson. Now in the hands of Brittle. Hozumi with it now, looking around. 2 minutes, 58 seconds remaining. Brittle drives in on Nix. Her shot, no good. Played by Jackson, and her putback good for 2, tying the game at 57. Primo looking around now, trying to get a give and go with Stefanaki. Was unable to get it in her hands. McDermott trying to get it down low to Ilifanu, but a foul will be called on Brittle.
Foul is on number 12, Madison Brittle. That's her 2nd. It's a fifth. Checking the line for the Pacers is Zenny Palaska.
Number 41, Palaska checking in for number 21, Nix. Milifanu now at the line, shooting 2. Her first free throw is good. Second free throw on the way, good as well. 2 for 2 trip gives the Pacers a 59-57 advantage. Ball now in the hands of Hozumi. Moving left, now coming back right, gets a screen from Jackson, drives into three-point line. Ball deflected by Stefanaki, fighting for it. Ball in the hands of Stefanaki, and she gives it off to Emilifanu. Great defense from number 8, Stefanaki, as Emilifanu picks up her dribble. And all ball now in the hands of Primo and the Pacers. Looking around, hands off to McDermott. McDermott trying to get it down low to Pulaska. Pass what? And there as the ball goes through Stefanaki's hands.
Easy come, easy go. Stefanaki forcing a great turnover in the defensive end and then just mishandles the ball to cause a turnover for her own squad.
2 minutes and 2 seconds remaining. Hurricanes ball in the hands of Hozumi. Hozumi now looking, passing to Nelson. Nelson gets it to Robinson. Robinson thought about a three, drives in, spins, picks up her dribble. Her shot of the way, blocked by Emilifanu.
Almost got around her. Emilifanu almost got shaken, but she stayed with it and managed to get another block.
Shot clock now at 14. Number 13, Robinson, the inbounder for the Hurricanes as she calls the inbound play. Passing to Hozumi. Gives back to Robinson. Robinson looking around, drives into the paint, kicks back out Hozumi. Her three-pointer on the way, no good. Long rebound pulled in by Nelson for the Hurricanes. Pacers defense slow to react. Nelson's three-pointer on the way, no good, as a hold is called off the ball. Pacer basketball.
And the Hurricane bench can't quite believe that it was called. And that's going to be the 5th foul there for Jackson. That hurts, especially this late in the game.
That does. She was having a big presence offensively and defensively. In good position for that offensive rebound there, but a foul was called, sending number 41, Pulaska, to the line. Pacers up 2, looking to extend.
On the plus side for the Hurricanes, they still have Neal who could come in and fill that role. Downside is she's also at 4 fouls.
Pulaska's first free throw, no good. Pacers struggles at the line continue. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining. Pacers lead by 2. Her second on the way is good. 60-57 your score. Now Hozumi with it. As a timeout is called by Georgia Southwestern. 30-second timeout. As we'll take a quick break. 60-57 your score. Don't go anywhere. We'll have the remainder of the fourth in 30 seconds. Welcome back. 1 minute, 23 seconds remaining. Georgia Southwestern with possession, down by 3. Inbounding is number 12, Madison Brittle. We are set to return to action. She hands off to number 2, Hozumi. Double teamed by McDermott, and Primo splits a double team, drives in, kicks to the corner. Brittle there, now in the hands of Nelson. Tight defense here by the Pacers in the zone we saw briefly earlier as Brittle drives in. Her shot no good, but is fouled on the jump, and she will go to the line for 2.
Bit of a late call there. Emilifanu not quite agreeing with it, but she will take the foul.
At the line shooting 2 will be Madison Brittle.
Madison Brittle at the line now, shooting 2. Her first free throw is good. 60-58 now your score. And her second on the way, rattles around, no good. Rebounded by Amilifanu, down low, looking for an outlet pass, can't find it. Now in the hands of Pulaski. Pacers got to hurry, get it across half court as a foul is called, and the Hurricane bench cannot believe it.
Well, from my angle, I'll just say I didn't quite see it. I thought that she really fell over her own feet there, but their backs were to us. I'm gonna leave it up to the judgment of the officials.
Foul is on number 4, Destiny Nelson. That is her 4th, and will send Primo to the line to shoot 2. Primo's first free throw is good. Second on the way is good, extending the Pacers' lead back to 4, 62-58. Clock under 1 minute. We are rolling at 55 and counting. Hozumi with it. Passing off to Robinson. Robinson driving through a screen, getting to get a step. Drives to the basket, shot no good, but she will go to the line for 2. And Stefanaki cannot believe it. Foul is not called on her.
It's on Lefanu again.
And Lefanu, but that is her 3rd. Pacers with 4 players now in with 3 fouls or more. Stefanaki and Primo with 4 apiece. With 50 seconds left in the 3-point game, Robinson's first free throw is good. Second on the way, good. 62-60 your score as Coach Batts has called a 30-second timeout for the Pacers. We'll take a quick break and bring you back in 30 seconds. 62-60 USCA on top with 50 seconds remaining. Welcome back. 50 seconds left. USCA can inbounding now. Stefanaki, the inbounder. McDermott breaks free, trying to get to the basket, but did not force a shot over Nelson. Pacers looking to slow tempo here. Hozumi plays Primo. Ball is loose. And it's going to go out of bounds. Possession to the Hurricanes.
Pulaski managed to stop the ball from rolling out, but lost her balance, and a hand counts as much as a foot when you go out of bounds.
A big 38 seconds we have ahead of us here. Hurricanes down by 2 with possession. Ball with Hozumi. She wastes no time bringing it across half court, looking around, calls for a screen on a give and go with Brittle, now with it herself. Still looking around, gives to Robinson. Robinson driving in. Takes a step back. Robinson's 3 on the way, no good. Rebounded by Primo. Primo looking for an outlet pass, but is called for a foul on Robinson prior to that. That will be Robinson's 3rd foul.
And the Pacer defense, I'm not surprised they went with it. They were letting them take the shot from beyond the arc. Even though that would have given them the lead, they have not been efficient from the 3-point line. They're 2 of 10, now 2 of 11. Pacers were willing to gamble, and the gamble paid off, forcing the Hurricanes to foul and putting the Pacers, again, back in the driver's seat.
And another timeout called by Coach Batts and USCA. And we'll take another quick break, 30-second timeout, 22 seconds remaining. Pacers in the lead, looking to hang on, 62-60. Welcome back. 4th period, 22 seconds remaining. Stefanaki inbounding now for the Pacers. Shot clock is off in the hands of Primo. Hurricanes not fouling. Not fouling yet. Primo still with the ball, looking around, looking around. Now she's double teamed, trying to beat a double team, loses her dribble briefly, but retains possession as Primo is fouled. Hurricanes took a long time to foul there.
Well, it wasn't that they weren't trying, but Primo, again, showing that masterful ball movement, forcing the Hurricanes to hurry as the clock just kept winding.
Primo now at the line, 62-60. Your score, her first shot on the way is good, 63-60. Primo's second shot on the way is good, 64-60. Pacers up by 4 as a timeout, 30-second timeout is called by Georgia Southwestern.
2 big free throws there. Again, Pacers have been struggling all day, but in the critical moments late in this game, they've knocked down 4 consecutive free throws to give them that 4-point lead. And with 12.3 seconds left, the Hurricanes are going to have to hurry and score something fast.
And something that was unbelievable right there before the foul was, as you mentioned, the ball handling from Primo. She was immediately double teamed after turning around and was able to dribble out of that very, very close, because if that ball had been deflected, it was wide open to the basket for the Hurricanes.
And again, that's what makes Primo so dangerous. She is great at moving the ball up and down the court, and as we saw there, even in the offensive zone. But take a look at the scoreboard, or take a look at the live stats if you've got them at home. Primo at 20 points on the day. Just an absolutely monster night for number 10.
As we return to action, Brittle, the inbounder, looking around, gets it to Neal. Neal driving in. She loses the ball, being fought for, passes out to nobody, and it's in the hands of Palaska. Now in the hands of Primo, 5 seconds, and the Hurricanes wait to foul. 3 seconds remaining, and the Pacers are a few free throws away from sealing this game.
Well, this Pacer defense has played from opening to closing now. They have not let up. They've stayed with the game plan, and it has paid off. Just a well-done job by this team. And I assume Coach Brittany Metz is very happy with how they've been playing it.
Number 1, Janiah Johnson back on the floor now for the Hurricanes. Primo now at the line. Shot clock is off, 3.6 seconds remaining. Primo's first free throw is good, 65-60. Pacers now hold a 2-possession lead.
And she's up to 21 points on the night, looking for 22.
Primo's second on the way, rattles around, no good. Ball does go out of bounds. It'll go to the Hurricanes as a timeout has been called by Georgia Southwestern. Their final timeout, a full timeout. So with that, we will take a quick break. But before I go to break, I will let you know that at the conclusion of this game, 30 minutes afterwards, the USCA Aiken and Georgia Southwestern's men's will kick off here from the Convocation Center. So do not go anywhere. We will step aside really quick. 65-60, USCA Aiken on top. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2.4 seconds remaining. A technical foul has been called. Technical foul has been called on the coaches of Georgia Southwestern, so the Pacers will get the 2 free throws and the ball. Unusual situation there, my goodness. Her first free throw is good, extending the lead and extending her career night, 66-60. Second free throw on the way is good.
23 on the night for Primo.
I would imagine we'll have a chance to speak with Primo post game.
I'm sure that the folks that go back there can arrange something.
Stefanaki inbounds to Pulaska, and that's your ball game. 67-60, USC Aiken defeats Georgia Southwestern. With the game tonight, USC Aiken improves to 6-12 overall, 3-7 in Peach Belt Conference play, and 5-4 at the Convocation Center. Georgia Southwestern falls to 8-9, 4-6 in conference play, and an even 500, 3-3 on the road. Marcus, any closing thoughts?
Just an absolute gem of a defensive game plan from this Pacers squad. Again, they stuck with it the whole way. Some big scoring from some unlikely heroes here. Again, Primo with an outstanding effort. Moving the ball great, scoring fantastic baskets out there. But all around, a great team effort, great team win for the Pacers. And, hey, they're on a bit of a winning streak now, back-to-back.
Back-to-back wins for the Pacers. For post-game comments from Coach Brittany Batts, please tune into Pacer Sports social media pages. For a post-game recap, please tune to www.pacersports.com. For Marcus Johnson, I'm Reeves Altman saying thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time.